Son of a... Oh dear. Oh, oh. Let me lock the table. How about that? Hi, welcome to FiberLoveDiary. I'm Trish if we haven't met, and if we have met, welcome back to my people, to my tribe, to the people who love wool a lot. I feel your feelings. I understand you. I know your heart. Let's do it. It's Monday morning. It's like 9 o'clock, I think. This week I thought I would try something a little different because we're going on vacation on Friday. There will be no live with me Sunday. I'm sure there's gonna be lives out there. Or the next week, because we won't be back yet. The following week, which will be the 12th, I think, we will be back. But don't worry, a reminder will go out. All that stuff's gonna happen. Don't even worry. It's way far away. September is so far away. Don't even worry. I thought what made sense was kind of sort of to do a vlog of the past week, because otherwise that stuff's probably never gonna make it into a video. One of you guys during the Q&A, because that last video was 45 minutes long or something, said, "This is awesome, love the long form. I just did some crafting and you kept me company." Let me say, get your crafts, let me keep you company, because this one's gonna take a while. But it's cool, and maybe this is gonna be the new thing we do, where I do a 45-minute video and just vlog my whole crafting week. I don't know. It's a lot, right? It's a lot of crafting. So, while we've been working on the studio, it's getting so close. I have not opened packages unless I needed them for a project this whole time, which is probably 2 months at least. And some of you guys have been sending me stuff. So I'm gonna unbox that's this pile right here. Then I'm gonna give you a haul from Michigan Fiber Fest and some footage and stuff. It was super fun, but if you were at the live, you already know this. I ate a whole ton of sugar the morning of, and then felt all off and crazy, like pounding heartbeat, soaked in sweat, even though I wasn't really that crazy hot. It was like a cold sweat. It was nutsy cuckoo. So we had to leave maybe an hour and a half after we got there about. We did make it around to most of the vendors. Not everyone I would have liked to see. We did at the end kind of like, you know, scooch out. Is there anything else that's going in this video? I don't think so. Is there? First, this whole week, crazy week, I have been so inspired to dye. After the last dyeing video, I dyed every single day for like 5 or 6 days, and I do usually at least 2 pounds a day, sometimes a wee bit more. And I actually have some upstairs on the table to over dye and dye some more, and some of it'll be for me to take with us on the trip, so I have something to spin. Yesterday during the live, Chris was like, "Can we see the dyeing?" I don't know why. I didn't understand what she was asking me. But yes, Chris, you can see the dyeing. I have most of it right here. Some of it's already sold from the shop. Everything you see here is in my Etsy shop. I did dye myself some of the Phoenix colorway to keep. Well, when I get to it, I'll tell you. But I did dye some that I kept. So I'm obsessed with this one. I'm not going to say it's my favorite because everyone I hold in my hands ends up being my favorite. So let me wind it up and show you. This is either Polworth or BFL silk. I can't even remember. It's called Third Rock because it kind of reminded me of like our little blue planet. I dyed this on this base. I also did the exact same colorway on Falkland this time. I don't do that very often, but I'm just a little bit obsessed with it. Okay, so this one is Hydrangea. It is also Falkland. Here's this one. It's all really cool purples. This one's all just a bunch of shades of red. It's actually darker than it's showing on my screen, but we'll see how it looks. This is the Polworth silk. It's like very deep sunset colors. I have this gradient that I've dyed multiple times in my shop called Lake Superior that goes from navy to like a really light aqua, and I thought I would do like basically a teal version. So I think this one's really cool. I might have to keep one of those. I really like it. Like black and red and gold. This one is like super harvest, super fall. but it's on the, I think again, this is the Polworth silk. This one did not turn out how I thought it was going to, but I think it is so cool. It's like browns and then brownie kind of like russet oranges. It's called Vixen. This one is chocolate covered cherries. This colorway has been dyed before, and for whatever reason, I can't stay away from it. It's just so pretty. This is Phoenix. I dyed 2 of these for a beer, hi a beer, and I loved them so much that I did a whole nother couple pans full, and I'm keeping some to spin while we're on our trip. So it's like 2 different shades of black and 4 or 5 shades of orange, different dyes, and I was just obsessed. So I dyed myself this identical braid, and then I also did myself a gradient that fades from black all the way down through the golden orange, and I think I'm gonna like spin it for a fall / Halloweeny winter shawl. Wouldn't that be so cool? But anyway, that's gonna happen on the trip. So this one is in the shop. It's the only one available at this moment, but I will be dyeing this colorway again because I just am in love with how this turned out. That's all of them that I still have. The rest of them that sold out right away, you know, I don't have any of those anymore. I overdyed a bunch of the Jacob, and that always goes really, really quick. I think there's only like maybe 1 or 2 left. I appreciate you guys' support, and I know Chris wanted to see these. Sorry I didn't understand you. I don't know why I have like a weird block, because I don't want those lives to become like salesy, like I'm selling you guys stuff, because I just want us all to hang out and, you know, have some fun crafty fellowships. And so what kicked off this crazy dyeing was how much I loved and was obsessed with how the Merino came out from the Paradise Fibers August package. I finished spinning it, and that'll be at the very end. I literally plied it last night. It's a 3-ply. I thought it was gonna be worsted. It's nowhere near worsted. I did not measure it yet, but I'm gonna have to guess between sport and DK, somewhere in that zone. Dyeing that, it just turned out so amazing that it got me 100% fired up to dye. I dyed pounds, probably 10 pounds this week, because I was just obsessed. A bunch of it went into my local yarn store because they've got a big event coming up in October, and I'm trying to get my wall full because I got a wall of yarn and fiber in that shop. And the rest of it, you just saw. We also went to the Fiber Fest. John went with me. It was Saturday. It was cut short, but I still got some cool footage, and then I got some cool stuff. So I'll show you the haul after you guys see what the festival's all about. We're driving to Fiber Fest. Are you so excited?
I'm driving.
What do you want to see? Is there anything that you want to see? Okay. We're gonna go see my new car on the way back, though. He does want to see that.
I do want to see that. I kind of want to look at some of the spinning wheels and stuff that are there.
What for?
Just in case we decide to design one.
Oh, just in case. Is there any particular type you want to look at? Or do you not want to talk about that? Is it a secret? Is it a top secret engineering trade secret?
I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Alright, well I don't want to die until after I've done Fiber Fest, so we'll talk later. It was amazing. I got to some of the booths that are people that I'm totally starstruck by. I got to buy some cool stuff. Let's go through it. Now the first thing, and definitely the thing that I was the most excited about, and the thing that John was probably the most like, what? Was this, I guess she calls it a wool picture from Oksana Ball. They are not felted, but they are completely painted in wool. Let me get this up so it will not have a glare. They're completely painted in wool, and daisies are my 100% favorite flower in the whole world. I think they're so happy. I've talked about it before, but look how beautiful this is. And it is not felted. Again, she just lays it all down and then traps it with the glass. I did buy an original. She also has prints available, and the reason I bought an original is that I just really want to support an artist that does something this cool. I also kind of feel like, it being my favorite flower and having this new studio, it needs to be hung in the studio, and it's so gorgeous. And she had these big ones that were all just a big arrangement of poppies that blew my mind. But it, you know, daisies. I'm gonna put her website up down below. She was really nice also and sweet, and I got a free bag with it. In fact, I should probably show you the bag. Hang on. With my purchase, I got a free tote that has a print of a different one of her paintings on it. Look at this adorable painting. It's just a wool painting of a hedgehog with dandelions, and it's just so precious. So that was the first thing I bought. I'm lying. That was the second thing I bought. The first thing I bought is still in my purse. I forgot. The very first thing I bought, and it was, we were only there like 5 minutes. I bet John was like, oh, here we go, is this beautiful shawl pin, and let me tell you who made it. It's called Crafty Flutterby Creations. She was there with her mom. They had made the cutest matching dresses. They were actually adorable. And I mean the dresses, but I also mean the mother-daughter. And she makes these shawl pins. I don't know, let's see. Let me take it out. This gorgeous shawl pin. I wanted something really neutral so that I could wear it on anything. I only have, before this, one shawl pin, which I do love. It's in the shape of a shamrock with a green bead, so I can't wear it with like everything. I suppose I could, but I wanted something that was just super neutral so that it would look great on everything. And sparkles. Hello, you know how I am. So I just had to have one. So this was the number one thing. The last place I stopped was Deep Dyed Yarns. I have been there before. I was there with my friend Megan, like I think 2018 or 19, and we both bought stuff then too. I've eyeballed her stuff online before, but I really wanted to see it in person, and she goes to the Daedalus Zooms pretty regularly, and I've only made it to one. I thought Saturday nights would be so easy because it's not like we're out on the town, but we're usually hanging out together. I bought 2 of these. So this is the 50/50 Yak Silk, and it is how much? Approximately 4 ounces. Look at this colorway. Basically like a deep pink and black. Then I also got this one. So this is also the 50/50 Yak Silk. Is this not gorgeous? Check it out. So beautiful. And then I got some merino top, and she did warn me that I might have to fluff it because sometimes it gets compacted. I have the same problem when I dye merino, and I don't dye merino very frequently. So, but I just loved it. That's my whole haul from the Fiber Fest. I was thrilled. It was pretty quiet. I mean, I've been there before on a Saturday, and that's usually the, well, I think it's usually the busiest day. We camped there and went and like stayed the whole week before. I would say it was maybe 65 to 70% full, maybe. I'm not sure. As for patrons or shoppers, whatever you want to call them, it was like maybe 50%. It was great. I can't wait for next year, and I did let the cat out of the bag at the live yesterday that I am seriously thinking about submitting an application to teach dyeing there next year, but we'll see what happens. But I might, and if I do, I will definitely let you guys know, because I know some of you are interested in, well, actually I shouldn't even talk about that because secrets. I need to move some of the stuff so I can unbox goodies. As I said, some of the stuff is from like months because as the studio was being worked on, I was kind of struggling for a place to film this kind of stuff. I will tell you how long it's been here and the origins and all that stuff, but I'm gonna be brief-ish. FedEx just got here and dropped something else off. Let me go get it just in case it's something I should be opening for this. I actually think it is just dye, but I'll be right back. I am gonna go ahead and open this. It is just dye. This is dye from Dharma. Yesterday, KJ Knits asked me, because I have said before, there are a few like must-have colors of Dharma dyes that I haven't found a dupe for, and so I will try to get forever. One of the most favorites of mine I'm already stocked up on, which is Berry Crush. So I don't have that in this box. I also could not get Blazing Orange. I literally looked at the 10-pound container hoping that they would have that so that I could, and I was like, okay, so I give some away. It's Blazing Orange for life. The colors that I replaced or like refilled or whatever, because I did think after I had talked to KJ, I also really like Blued Steel, which I don't need to replace right now. I bought a bigger one last time. And Poinsettia. That is a red that is like a very brilliant, slightly blue red, but like a true Christmas red that strikes better than most reds I've ever seen. I don't really have trouble with exhaustion, and that really true Christmas red, sometimes nothing else will do. Anyway, I bought myself an 8-ounce of Jet Black because I used a ton of the Jet Black on the Phoenix. These are 1-pound containers of Golden Poppy. And this one is Midnight Blue. And I actually haven't tried Midnight Blue yet, and I'm scared. I don't know why I did that. I normally don't. It may have been a mistake. I'm scared that it was a mistake, I'll be honest. And then also, during COVID, I had a hard time getting Aztec Gold, which you guys know is another holy grail for me. So I bought some honey mustard from Dharma, trying to find out if I can find a good dupe for the Aztec Gold. I haven't found one yet, and I've tried so many colors trying to find one. During that time when I couldn't get Aztec Gold, I have gotten it since. And I literally use that in probably a third to a half of what I dye. I use a little touch of it to change all kinds of colors and to take them, like warm them up a little bit. I don't know how to explain it, but I use it all the time. Next is one I've been waiting to open for ages, and I think she's been waiting too. This is from Deborah. She's in North Carolina, I think, right? Yep, she's in North Carolina. She sent me something to use for the extended breed study, which I promise I'm gonna get back to. It's just been, I have so much stuff that I want to do and film and add and all that. So, but I am getting back to it soon, and fall is gonna be probably my time. So Deborah sent this, Deborah sent this in May. It's been longer than 2 months. I'm sorry, Deborah. I really didn't mean to wait so long. Holy moly. And this is not the oldest package here. This has been sitting in our bedroom forever. John's gonna be so happy that I've finally unboxed these and can put them away. And start spinning them too. So let's see what is in here. Oh, there's, okay. All right, Deborah sent a letter. Hi Trish, here's the Pygora I mentioned. Some is combed and dehaired, some is not, so I can show you both. I also included a bit of 1927 standard fine fleece Shetland. I bought a fleece and cannot believe how different it is than the primitive standard. Just thought you might find it interesting. She's so cute. We actually did talk about way back in the breed study when I spun the Shetland how there's like different grades, different types. It spans a humongous range because there's a more primitive kind of like 2-coated, double-coated sheep, and then there are some that are more like this fine Shetland she's talking about. Let me know what you think about it, and I'll look for the Pygora to show up in a breed study, maybe. Enjoy, Debbie Sykes, aka Pierce's Designs. Thank you, Debbie. I can't believe you sent this. I feel like a princess right now, actually. Okay. So she's got these marked, which is very helpful. And this stuff will be, oh cool, okay, so this will be in one of the upcoming breed studies. So she sent some uncombed Pygora, some of the fine Shetland. I'm gonna actually take these out and let you see them up close. And then this, it must be the combed and de-haired Pygora. All right, so I guess let's do the uncombed first. I have not spun this. I've felt it, but I've never spun it before. It's so interesting because it isn't like mohair, really. All right, can you see it up close? I don't know how to de-hair this, so we might learn that together. It has been washed. This is gonna be so nice for the breed study because I'm not even sure I would know exactly where to go to get some. So I really appreciate it. This must take forever to comb and de-hair, so thank you so much for that. Okay, let's get in close. It feels a little bit like baby, like kid mohair, but not quite. It's really kind of its own thing, isn't it? It's like a cross between Angora and kid mohair. It's really lovely. Open up this fine Shetland, 1927 fine Shetland. Oh, wow. This poor thing's been in this bag for months and months. All right, hang on. This to me feels like it's been combed. Deb, can you weigh in and let me know? And I can always pin your comment so it'll stay at the top. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful Shetland. No guard hairs, no kemp. Love it. Thank you, Deb. This is from Amanda Stellmacher. And by the way, if you're in Canada, so is she. And I believe she is going to start selling this. I don't very often have the opportunity to give you guys like recommendations or review products from other countries because shipping is so crazy right now. Like shipping to Canada, you can drive there from here pretty like reasonably, not horrible, because you can get to Windsor, I don't know, 5 hours maybe, I'm guessing, maybe even less than that, but it costs like a bajillion dollars to ship to Canada. Customs and duties. Amanda is in British Columbia, I think. And Amanda, please do the same. In fact, if you go ahead and make a comment about whether or not you're selling this, if it's available, if it is, how can people get it, I will actually move the info, and I'll do the same for Deb, into the description for this video. She sent a couple things. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is, it says Fabio Black English Angora Rabbit Cloud, 1.17 ounces. That's a lot of Angora, girl. Do I deserve it? No. Is it here? Yes. Just like my husband. I don't deserve him, but here he is. Wowee. Wow. We're definitely gonna spin some of this for the breed study. So this is Fabio. So I'm gonna make sure I put this stuff in the exact same place that I just put Deb's stuff. Okay, this one says Snowdrop Cloud. So this is a different bunny, different color. I think it's super light gray. Oh my goodness. I haven't spun straight Angora in a really long time, but it's gonna be magical when we do it. And then this says Snowdrop Pearl English Angora Rabbit, 1.3 ounces, carded with little brother drum carder 4 times. So when we do spin this for the study, this will be great because I can kind of talk a little bit about spinning from the different preps. Let's get in. I believe this is the same bunny. Very, very light gray. This is so beautiful. Wow. Thank you, Amanda. I can't wait. Oh, got some on my nose already. It just wouldn't be one of my videos if I wasn't like, right? Thank you so much. A while back, some of you saw me open some of the Wool Gatherings monthly subscription. They have like a monthly braid subscription. Wool Gathering sells the breed study that I used to create the first 15 videos, and so many of you guys bought it and let her know. She didn't sponsor it. I purchased it just for personal use, and then when I opened it here, a lot of you were like, oh my god, spin it on the channel. And so I did, but it was never like, hey, let me promote your product. Nothing like that. And so many of you guys let her know why you were buying it, because you were gonna spin along with me, or you saw me spinning it or whatever. She contacted me and ended up sending me 3 months worth of her subscription to unbox on my channel. This is the last month. It got in with all this stuff and didn't get unboxed, and I'm a horrible person, and I didn't mean to be, but I'm so sorry. So let's open it and I'll show you what the last of the 3 thank you months was. I have really loved so far what I've gotten from them. So who knows, maybe I'll even join. If you go back far enough, you'll see a lot of unboxings, because I've tried a bunch of different monthly stuff just to see what I like best, what I think is a good value, all that kind of stuff. So here's the info. Oh, there's a discount card. You guys know what that means. And a thank you card. I love that. I might have to use that. Ooh, May was Polworth. This was also May. That's probably how it got slid in there. So there's information about the wool characteristics and the history of the breed, which is very fun. And let's open it. So this is how it comes. So nice. It's sealed up with their cute little vinyl stickers. I love it. And also I love, you know, not a lot of waste, which I really like. Oh my gosh, look at this. So this is a 4-ounce Polworth braid. Look how gorgeous. So yeah, this was May. The colorway is called, it doesn't have a colorway on here. There's purples, blues, a bunch of different greens, kind of a more of a light olive, even like chartreusey color. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. And I'm loving it. Look at this. It's kind of like almost a little peacocky, because you know they have that kind of goldy-ness, and then all the green and purple and teal and all that. Ooh, love it. So now I have 2 weaving related things to unbox. I have ordered from this place before. So years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, Liz Gibson, if you have a rigid heddle loom, you probably know who she is. She did a weave along for some face cloths, and I participated and bought some linen from Etsy for it. And I went back and bought some linen again from the same vendor, and it's from, is it from the Ukraine? I can't remember, hang on. It's from Lithuania. Some of it was a linen blend, but I did a set of face cloths for Christmas presents and like small little Christmas gifts. I still think if you put it with like some little spa products or whatever, it would be such a nice gift for a teacher or like your mail person, your postal carrier. So I bought some more linen from her. I basically bought a set of some more pastel colors. I just am feeling like weaving with linen is in my near future, and these called my name, basically. Look for these to come up in a future weaving video, but it'll be a while because I have a weaving queue from heck. You know. You guys know me. I don't get things done as fast as I plan them. My last weaving thing. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for these. They're happening this before Christmas for sure. This is a kit from Webs. It's a kit from Webs for a whole set of kitchen stuff. I downloaded the like drafts and instructions already and everything. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. All right, so this is a kit from Webs, and I saw it in Handwoven magazine. I had to get it. This color, this gold color, is like a huge color right now. This is the Valley Yarns Weaving Kit Complete Kitchen and Dining Set in Pantone. That was what the name of the set was. This was a splurge for me. You guys know that I am generally super economical, and I kind of have to be because I'm weaving, spinning, knitting, whatever, every day. Every day of my life, I am doing one of those things and using up material. So I have to be economical or we'd go broke. It's a lot. It was $120. I mean, to me, too much. Not gonna lie, too much, but I also thought this is gonna make an amazing video for the floor loom, and everything will be included, and that is kind of nice. Kind of overpriced in my opinion. I know, not gonna be necessarily the kind of thing that's gonna get Webs to sponsor me, but let's face it, Webs was never gonna sponsor me anyway. And how can you guys trust me if I'm not telling you the truth? These are the Valley Yarns 8-2 cotton. I have never tried these. I think that was a little piece of it too, because I was like, wouldn't it be smart if you tried them and then at least you can like give an informed opinion? Now I'll be able to. I'm gonna take these out and just like show you all the colors together. I'm afraid if I take these out of the plastic, I'll forget what's what. So you get basically 3 different shades of gray. One of the really popular gold, this gold is so popular right now, and maybe that's why they called it Pantone. I don't know, maybe this is one of the Pantone colors of the year. I don't know. I'm not cool and I never know that kind of styly, fashiony stuff. And then 2 cones of white. There's like towels, placemats, all this stuff to weave, and we are going to do it on my floor loom, but we have one project in the way. This month, Paradise Fibers sent some undyed fiber and some blended top from Ashford, and I dyed mine, and that's what kicked off this crazy dyeing blitz. And then I got it spun up this week, and I'm gonna take you guys through it and show you the finished yarn. It is insane. After I dyed that, I could not stop myself. The dyes were just flying in the kitchen. Let's go through that spinning. I know you guys are gonna wanna see it. That's it. That's it for this week. Is that all, Trish? That's all. It's been wild. And you know, I know sometimes you guys hear me say over and over again, like, it's been such a busy week, it's been such a busy week. This is a normal week, but when I actually put it all in one video, it feels like, whoa. Because I'm also weaving on those dish towels that I will just show you guys when it's done. It'll make it into a weekly video when they're done. I've been doing that. I've been testing some stuff for future projects. So there's been a crazy crap ton of stuff going on here. But here's that finished yarn. I know you already got to see it. It was like 380 yards and I love this. And it is just soft and light and man, wow. Rest of this week. Tomorrow, I will be live on Facebook at 3 o'clock my time. We're gonna make a bat live and you guys can vote on what goes in the bat. I hope to see you there tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. There won't be any regular videos while we're gone, but at the end there will be film and the trip and everything magical. I will miss you guys. I will tell you that. And I hope you guys have a wonderful couple weeks. I'm so glad to see you here with me. Thanks. I love you. Bye.